It will be for Chun-Li, but it will be for everyone as well. There is a lot of things will be useful for everyone. About the drive rush, with punish, special move extra, it will be very useful. So moves overall, in general they are mindless on block. Like here you can see, oh I didn't, up. You can see the move are -2 here. Just above the bar at the bottom of the screen it's -2. This one -2, -2, -2. It's the same thing for every characters. Every character's moves are -2, so you can't. It's impossible in this game. It's not true to do like light, medium. It's not like Street Fighter 5. You can't do that. So even the only move of Chun-Li, and it's the same thing for a lot of characters in the game. There's only 1 or 2 moves who are plus. There's this move, 10 million punch is +1, and all the moves are still -2, -6, -3, -1. This one is only -1, so it's not that bad. But you can't really press anything you want. This one is +1, so if you do 10 million punch, approach million punch, there is a gap of 5 frames between this move. So if my opponent do a 4 or 5 frames on me, it's not going to work. So the only way you can beat someone who is mashing a button after this is doing this. If you do 10 million punch, you're +1, you do 4 frame, your opponent is going to lose. So it's very good. And I didn't say anything about that, but every characters of the game, no one has a 3 frame startup. You see startup, the startup of the move are at least 4 frame, 4 frame, 4 frame, 4 frame, and this one is 5 frame. This one is good if you want to finish with range, you know, because sometimes you will be there. It's the same startup, this move and this move, but here you are too far. Here you can reach your opponent and do something like that. Or with the partition charge you can do that as well, to punish a move who is that is -5. So yeah, here you can do this, and why it's good if your opponent is smashing, I'm going to show you. If your opponent is smashing, here, imagine this one is on block, then you're gonna press here and it will be counter it, you know. So if you counter it him, because he's mashing after the medium punch, you will be able to do that. And if you can do that, you can start doing good combo. So it's very, and then there is the mind game starts here. So the mind game, every mind game of Chun-Li starts from here most of the time. On the wake up of your opponent, you can shimmy. It's like Street Fighter 5. The defensive, offensive options are 90% of the time. It's like Street Fighter 5. You still have the shimmy. The throw is very punishable in this game if you throw like that. I mean, if you shimmy your opponent any throw, you can walk back, walk forward, do a very big combo. There's still the shimmy. There's still delay. You can delay the buttons to beat a move or throw. You can do it's just like Street Fighter 5. So imagine on his wake up you do 10 medium, 10 light punch. This you can combo if he mash. If he delayed his button, you have to do this medium, and you're gonna get the counter here, and you will be able to do that, for example. And if he's not doing anything, you can just throw, you know. You're +1, so if you just have to adapt on the defense of your opponent. Actually, it's exactly like Street Fighter 5. But yeah, every mind game most of the time starts from these buttons with Chun-Li. Other buttons are mindless, and it's the same thing with Drury, for example. Drury only has 10 million punch +1. Other moves are mindless. It's exactly the same thing. Every characters are like that. They only have 1 or maybe 2 moves. I didn't check every characters, but most of them they only have 1 move plus So you have to know. I think we will have to know every move who is very plus when there is a mind game after this one. Next, yeah, then you still have this move from Chun-Li. I'm gonna show you every move of Chun-Li overall. There's this move, who is -4 now. So even if you do it max range, it's always -4. It's not like 3 out of 5, where you do it max range, it was plus, stuff like that. If you do it here or here, it's -4. So Ryu has a very good range with his Chun-Li kick, so you have to space it very well to be safe, I think. Even here, maybe he can punish me, so maybe he can, maybe not here, but you have to space it very well to be safe. And you can have a punish counter, so it's a bit like a crouch counter. If he does something at the exact time I hit him with this button, you can have the punish counter combo, and you can do like maybe almost 3000 damage. It's huge. It's risky to use this move because it's very hard to space it. Then you have this move which is cancelable from 354. This one is very good one. You have the crouch medium kick. The button who has the more range from the medium is this one. Crouch medium kick goes far. This one goes less far than crouch medium kick. Here I don't hit, here I hit. There's a bit more range with this one. And then you have stand heavy punch that you can't cancel with CA. You can cancel with CA, but you can cancel with the stance. I will talk about the stance right after this. What else? You have air 4, air legs. Well, are not very useful by the way. Air legs is only for the combos most of the time. And what else? Yeah, now I think stand medium kick is good as well for Empire. She has a crouch medium punch now, so you can combo this. And what else? I'm thinking. She has heavy kick, who is a bit different from Super 5, but yeah, less range, but it's still useful. The startup is big, 14 frame, but it's very useful. And that's all. I still have this move as well, which is very good for combo. Then about special moves now, she has the heavy. She still has the legs. You don't need the two piano with this. You just do it like a fireball with kick. Fireball of Chun-Li, but you press kick. It's the same thing. And you're only -3 here. It's very good. And you can do it on EX as well. It's only -3 as well. And if you want to do there is two versions of EX. You can, if I press once, and if I press a lot, you will have the full combo of EX legs, you know. But it will be -13 this one. So, but most of the time you won't do it on block. You have, if you use it, it will be on hit. If you do the medium and light version, it's unsafe. It's very unsafe. Then you have the Azanshu, back from 3/4. It's not V-skill now, you have to do the quarter circle back with Azanshu. The light one is -9, this one is -3, just like the EX. Medium, no, EX is -5, my bad. The medium is -3. So, and the startup is almost the same, you see. But I think the EX is a bit more invincible. But the medium is -3, so it's safe. If you space it well, you know, here, you're fine. He can walk forward for you, but it's a little risk, you know. But if you space it very well, it's okay. And then, if you finish a fireball, for example, I will show you after, because if you finish fireball, you can have finish counter and combo, and it's very good. With EX you have a juggle on hit, I will show you as well. And you have the heavy one who is completely safe, it's -1. And it's the same thing, you have combo, but it's very hard to finish fireball with the heavy one because it's very slow. Then you still have the fireball who are very good. I feel like Chun-Li can do everything on this game. She can play very offensive. It's like something like other games. Most of the time Chun-Li can do everything. But her zoning on this game looked very strong. Just like Street Fighter 4. She was very good on zoning, and I think it will be the same thing on this game. Her fireball is amazing. It's like the laser, you know. It's like the EX fireball of Luke in Street Fighter 5. Maybe less strong, but it's very good. But it costs you 2 bars of drive rush. If you see above of the screen, you do 1 EX and it costs you 2 bars, so you have to be careful with that. And you still have the spinning, where you need the charge. Startup is 9, it's same thing like Street Fighter 5. I think startup is also 9 frames on Street Fighter 5. And now you have a new move who is very good, is this one. It's down kick, startup 5 frame. It's like a DP actually. It has the same properties than the DP of Ryu, I think. You can do EX, it's 6 frames. I thought it was 5. 7, 9. So if someone jump on you, you can still do that. And now I'm gonna talk about the stance now. Yeah, in Street Fighter. Yeah, this move is not a new one. Yeah, it's right, because I mean, Tensho Kyaku is not new, but it's a DP now, you know. It's a bit different. Before you had to do it with, in Street Fighter 4 you had to do it with back medium kick, and then you could do Tensho Kyaku. But now it's a DP. It's a bit different. But yeah, you're right. And what else? Yeah, that's all. I'm gonna talk about the stance now. Stance, you do quarter circle back punch. And if you want to leave the stance, you have to do it again. Quarter circle back punch. So you're gonna have to do it like that, dance with your stick, you know. So sometimes in front of Shoto play characters, I can stay like that, but you can't move here. You can't really move here. So it's a bit, you have to be ready to leave the stance here. And if he does a fireball, you can do crouch medium punch. You can do press medium punch. You can press medium punch and you will punish the fireball. It's a way. It's how you can punish fireball with this. You have this move who will be useful for the combo actually. You have this move will be useful for combo, or even if you want to do it at this range. If you want to be safe, you do this one and light kick Koken. Be careful, just do the light most of the time. Light kick Koken. If you do the heavy one here, do -5. It's better to do the light kick Koken here. And actually, yeah, I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of people don't know right now. You don't need the charge anymore. Like here, I'm in stance. You see, I did the medium kick and I did spinning, and I didn't need any charge. You don't need charge anymore. It's like the V-trigger of Nekali in Street Fighter 5. Here, I do fireball. I just do forward. Forward punch. Back forward punch. Down, back forward punch. I do that. So you don't need any charge anymore. It's very good if you want to confirm this into this, for example, to combo in the throw is very good. And you have the back heavy kick. It comes out from the stance. Mais y a pas de charge. Y a pas de charge, ça m'arrive. And with the stance here, you have the back heavy kick. So if you stay here, you can finish fireball. You can do that, and you can, if your opponent jumps, you can do that as well. And then you have a combo. I will show you. And I think that's all. And you have an overhead as well. I didn't talk about. Yeah. But this one is -3, and then you can combo and stuff. answer it, but it's hard to do it on neutral. And yeah, actually in the move of Chun-Li you have back heavy punch now, who is a bit different from 5 and 4 actually. And you have forward down heavy punch, who is overhead, -2 on block. But it's not combo, you don't have any combo, you don't have anything. It's like an overhead, it's just an overhead, simple overhead. And you have down forward heavy kick, who is like, that is like 3/5, a bit different, but here you're +5, and if it's on hit, you can do a good combo. So this one, I think this one will be useful sometime. And that's all. C'est celui dernier de la hitbox, aucune idée. C'est Infiltration qui a dit ça, mais je sais pas du tout. Je joue au stick. J'ai pas essayé la hitbox sur ce jeu, je sais pas du tout. Je verrai avec le temps, je verrai. Je passerai sûrement peut-être sur la hitbox, mais ça dépend de ce que vont dire les gens. Si c'est nul sur ce jeu, on verra. Then, what can we talk about? I think that's all about the stance. I think I did everything about the stance. This move, this move, this move. Yeah, that's all. And you can actually use drive rush and drive impact from the moves while you are in the stance. So it's okay. If you are in the stance, you can block, you can drive impact, drive rush, you can do everything you want, so that's fine. You can even cancel move from CA, so that's good. Next, let's talk about anti-airs. Anti-airs are very important here, and she has a lot of anti-air. You have to choose the good one, and you can have very good reward from it on this game. So imagine if someone is jumping on you in the game, you can do heavy Tenshokaku, and then you dash, and you're plus, you're close to him, there's no problem with that. Then you have 10 medium kick from 3/4, and then if you dash, you're not plus here. I don't think you're plus, because a lot of time I did that, and you can see you start jumping before and follow you. So if you want to be plus, you can do that, but it's a risk. I mean, it's not a risk, but you're gonna spend 3 bar, but it's so 50-50, it depends on the range you do the medium kick. If you do it from here, you will be in front of him. If you do it here, you will be behind. It's a bit 50-50. It's good. If you do it from far, it's hard for your opponent to see where you are, so you can have good damage. You know? I did like 30% of damage here, 3000, it's okay. But you spent 3 bars, so you have to make a choice. So there is the DP, 10 minute kick, and what else? You have this, but heavy kick is also good, but you have to do it very early. When you see someone jumping on you, you have to react very fast. And you can combo here. You can combo this move with the stance here, you know. So what I found, that is very good, you can do this. It does almost 3000 damage. You cancel heavy kick with stance, but it does less damage with this one. You have to do EXTP. You do heavy kick, cancel with stance, medium kick, EXDP. It's very good. It costs you 2 bars of drive rush. And you can also do, you can use every CA as well. You can do this one, the level 2, the level 3. Right. Halfway. Halfway again. But you can't combo after this level 2 this time. You can combo the level 3 as well. So what are the other anti-air? Other anti-air you can Air 4. Air 4 is very good in this game. And you can also do this. F4 does 1200 damage and you don't have Oki, so it's good but you don't have Oki. I like to do it when people try to jump away from corner. When they are in corner here, they jump on me, I do back jump, F4, and then you keep the pressure. But mid screen I avoid to do that, it's not very useful mid screen. But here you can do that, and then I think you have Oki there. So it's a good way to enter here as well. So to resume, you have this, this, F4, and jump, maybe. Or you can even jump level 1. So I think that's all. I didn't forget anything. I don't think I forgot anything. Yeah, there's something in corner as well. It's a bit tricky. You're not gonna do that a lot, I think. No, it's not. It's only on punish counter. Yeah, I'm gonna show you something. If you are in punish counter there with this button, you can do that. You can do heavy spinning this time. Without punish counter, it doesn't work. You see? And we counter it. It doesn't work neither. So you need to punish counter for that. But it didn't happen to me in match. I can't remember. I don't think in match it happened to me. It never happened that you do punish counter and join. For me it didn't happen yet. So, but I know with punish counter you can do the heavy spinning and you do a lot of damage without spinning bar, so it can be very useful. And in corner you can do this, for example, and then you combo like this in the air, so it's very good. Next we have the CA. Oh yeah, on tire as well, the very last on tire you have this. This one is very good sometimes. If someone wants to jump on you, you can do that. If you don't want to take the risk to do something else, but you don't do a lot of damage. I don't think it's very worth it. If you really want to tire, the best reward if you want to use the level 1 would be this instead of just doing this. Sometimes against the dive kick of Jewelry, for example, I react to this and I do that. Against dive kick or moves like that, Kikosho will be very useful sometimes. So it depends on situation, but you're gonna have to choose the good entire every time, like 3 for the 4. Then you have CA. I already show you CA, level 1, level 2, level 3, and I did it with the entire. And then there is Drive Rush, Drive Impact. I know it's a video for Chun-Li, but I'm gonna show to everyone a bit how it works. Like, there's the Drive Rush, I do this kick dash forward here, and I pressure the guy. It costs only 1 bar to do that from neutral. Then you can Drive Rush from the move, you just press the move and you do forward dash. And here your plus, you can just keep pressing F4. There is a man gun then here. About drive impact, you just press the trigger. Here if he blocks, he doesn't get anything. If he blocks against the corner, he can get combo from here. So the only way he can escape from that is pressing drive impact as well. He needs to press the drive impact after my drive impact. He needs to react to it, and then I will be stunned here mid screen, and he could full combo me because here I drive impact him, but there is no counter it or punish counter. But if he punish my drive impact with his drive impact, he will have a punish counter and he could do way more damage. The drive impact in corner is unblockable if you don't react. And the second way to punish the drive impact when your opponent do that you have to CA. Sometimes when I'm in burnout, you know, I don't have any drive bar at the top of the screen. If I don't have any drive bar at the top, sometimes I will do this and I will buff a CA after this. Level 1, level 2, it's up to you. I will buff, and if I see the drive impact start to come out from my opponent, if he does drive impact just before I do this, if I do the move on his drive impact, I will cancel it with super and he will beat his drive impact, you know? You're gonna beat his drive impact here with the super. And that's the only way. Or you can neutral jump, but you can't do it on reaction, it's random. You do it before he does the drive impact. That's the 3 ways how I beat the drive impact actually. Or you can also do slide. For some characters, if they do a low profile like that, they're gonna avoid the drive impact. So it's also very good. But yeah, drive impact is unblockable in corner, except if you do nothing, it's unblockable. But you need to have very good reaction against drive impact. And if my opponent press drive impact, I can do like, if he does that when I press a button, you can cancel your button if it's a cancelable move. Like this one, I can't do heavy punch drive impact, for example, so it's a risk. But if I do like forward medium punch, I can cancel from drive impact. So if I see he's doing drive impact at the exact time I do forward medium punch, I could cancel it and beat his drive impact with mine, and then combo. I'm thinking. Yeah, I think that's all. That's all we can say about it. But yeah, in this game, if you are in burnout, I think if you're mid-screen, you don't risk anything. If he does drive impact and you do nothing, you're just gonna get like that, you know. It will push you back, but it's not that bad. I mean, you're not gonna die from it. But the only time where it's very hard is when you're here and you're in corner and you are in burnout. Here it's very hard because you're gonna have to react to the drive impact with CA, and you need a very good reaction to it. You will be in a very bad position, you know. So yeah, it's the very only risky time for you. Next, we can start talking about combos of Chun-Li now. So, combo of Chun-Li is one of the characters who can do light punch, medium punch without counter it. Not every character can do that. Some of them, but not everyone. So she can do stand medium, crouch medium punch. It's her basic BNB of normals, you know. She can do light. She can actually cancel the crouch light kick. I don't do it enough. Maybe sometimes it can be useful, but every light can be cancelable. This one, they are all cancelable. But the only one who give you a combo from light into medium is stand light punch. With crouch light punch you're only +3 I think, or +4, so you can do only light, but you don't have the range then for this. So you can do this and this. It's the basic BNB option. In mid-screen then you do heavy and shokaku. You can't do this, medium punch, crouch, medium kick, like 3 out of 5. It doesn't exist anymore because this one is +6 and the crouch medium kick is 7 frame, but crouch medium punch is 6 frame. You can do that only on counter it or punish counter, only. That's all I think. You have a combo with the stance from back heavy punch. heavy punch, you can do that. And then you can do the juggle here. Like heavy punch, you can do cancel with here with this. And then you have a combo like this as well. It's really good. But you can do it with crouch light punch. You can only do it with from crouch. The most important combo most of the time is this one. If you want to remember. And this one. Most of the time it will be the combo you will do the most with Chun-Li, I think. Then yeah, and here this combo you will do it a lot of time. Mid screen you do this damage. It's good damage for 2 balls. And in corner, oh no, sometime join. Fuck. So the BNB, I'm back for the BNB Chun-Li. Yeah, I was talking about this mid screen. It's the most important combo you have to remember. This one with the stance, pushing like it as well. Mid screen you do that, and in corner here you can do and heavy legs in the air. You do 2900 damage almost. And if you do that, you do less damage. So the most optimal combo here is this one. And you can also do this one is not easy to do because I was doing it yesterday and now yeah, here you can combo like that. Or if you don't want to struggle so hard, you can even do it just like that and do F pressure in the air. And I check the damage. Yeah, you're gonna lose 60 damage. But at least you're not gonna fall. So it's not, yeah, it depends. Most of the time I do that when I want to finish someone. You can also do this. Okay. Level 2 as well. And then you do heavy legs in the air. So it's a good one as well. Or you can do level 1 after stomp stomp. You can also do the level 1. But it does more damage to do the level 3 than level 2 plus 1. If I do level 3 here, I do a lot. Level 3 does a lot of damage in this game. You see it does 4000, so it's better. But sometimes when you start combo, you only have 2 balls, and then you finish the combo of the level 2, you know. It will give you a ball to do this. So you can have the level 1 after this, the stomps, and then you finish with level 1 if you really want to finish someone. And that's all, I think. Then you can't combo light like into EX, but you can do light EX like that. But you don't have any followers, like all light spinning, like this. You can crouch heavy punch, you can do that. But you are +1, only +1, so you can't combo anything with it. It's a special concept. And with the stance, remember you have the overhead here. Overhead is cancelable, so it can be very strong, you know. On wake up of opponents, you do that, you are safe. You are -3, something like that, I think. But if you hit him, you have time to see, because it's 2 hits, so you have time to see if you hit. If you hit, you do EX SBK and you do a lot of damage next. And I think that's all. Now in counter it. Now we can talk about combo with the counter. If I told you that if you do that, if you do medium punch, and imagine your opponent press a button, you stand light punch, it will be counter it. So you have the charge to do that. And then you do that, you do more than 200-300 damage, so it's very good. But on counter hits, imagine he wakes up and he press a button or do something crazy, and you have a counter hit on medium punch. You can do medium punch, back heavy punch, and now you start having very good combo here. You can do that. Mid screen you can. I think mid screen it's the best thing is this. In corner you have this combo as well if you want. If you want to spend 2 balls. But you also have a very good combo in corner. You have this where you spend 4 bars. So you do this and then you do the stance and you can do light EX fireball and you will be +7. +8, even +8. And you have the range to do crouch medium kick here. And you do EX, SBK, just like the other combos, you know. And this one is very good because, and then you can even combo anything you want. I mean with the and you can do this with a level 3 for example. It's very good to do that. You do a lot of damage. Sometimes I do that, I do like, you do more than 50% of damage. It's like 5,400 damage, it's huge. And you spend 4 bars. And while you do the animation of the level 3, you will see your drive rush bar going up. Next, there is combo. This is the basic BNB here of Chun-Li on wakes up most of the time. And then you have the combo from drive impact. When you do drive impact here, but on finish counter. Because when you finish a drive impact of someone, you have to finish it with drive impact most of the time. And then he's stunned here, you know, with the punish counter. So I can do stance kick, stomp heavy leg, it's very good. Ah no, you can even do better, my bad. You can do crouch heavy punch, stance kick. Crouch heavy punch, stance kick, down with the stomp and heavy legs. It's good as well. Oh, and if you want to spend bar you can, but you're not gonna do a lot of damage. A lot more damage. You see, you almost do the same damage, or otherwise you do. I found this combo. Yeah, you almost do the same. Actually, you can even spend the EX. You can even spend the EX in the air. Actually, you see, you do for 2 bars if you really want to finish someone. With 2 bars and you don't have super, but yeah, I think it's the best finish. Now in corner you have another combo who is very good, where you can spend, you can do the same actually, or you can do, if you want to spend, this one is very good because you don't spend any EX bars, so you don't spend any meters, so it's very good. But if you want to spend EX and do more damage, you can do this. There is the short partition in this combo, so it's a bit harder. You have to do 10 medium punch, EX, SBK here. Failed. There is the time. It's not easy. So you can do a lot of damage from this one. In corner it's very good. And that's all I think. It's my best punish most of the time against this. So here, I can't remember it. You can also, yeah, here you can also do that. But you will do less damage, I think. Yeah, you do a bit less damage. Yeah, you do less damage. But it's also because you spend... Here, if you want to spend 4 bars, you do this. And if you want to spend 2 bars, you just do this one. But with the combo without any meter, or this one, you know, you almost do the same amount of damage. So it's not very worth it to do the combo with 2 bars. It's better to do the one without meter or 4 bars if you really want to do a lot of damage. Next we have combo with 2 bars, mystery and corner. I showed you the combo with bars. And there is a combo with drive rush as well. So drive rush, yeah, is very important in this game. Like, imagine I'm going to show you the whiff punish as well at the same time. Like here, he blocks. Here you have, on whiff punish you have punish counter every time. Every time you will finish a move, you have punish counter. So you can... Basically with Chun-Li you can't do crouching medium kick, heavy legs. It doesn't work on block. On block it doesn't work. But if you punish counter someone, it will give you the opportunity to do the heavy one. You won't have to do the EX one. Here, you don't have to do the EX one. Just do the heavy one. On punish counter it's very good. And you can also finish with other buttons. This one it's a bit harder. The range is a bit... it's not the same. And this one, it's very hard, but it gives you a huge reward. I will show you very soon. So here, the best thing you can do here is drive rush after this. I'm going to explain you how it works to drive rush. Basically, I showed you that I can't do that on hit without counter it. So, but with the drive rush you can do it. Drive rush gives you more frame advantage on hit. So you do here, and you see it combo. There is no counter it after the punish counter. It's the drive rush who gives you more frame advantage. So here you can do that and go back on the basic DMD of Chun-Li. But if you do that, you're gonna spend a lot of bar because you spend 3 bars for drive rush. A cancelable move into drive rush, you spend half of your drive bar. So it's good, but it's very expensive. And there's something I want to tell you that I don't think a lot of people know that. If you start the combo from crouch medium kick drive rush, it does 2200. But if you start the combo with another move, it does more damage. People in Capcom have been very smart on that, I think, because they did something like, if you whiff punish with crouch medium kick, it's easier than whiff punishing with this button or this button. It's easier because you have good range. Startup is 7 frames, so it's good. But if you punish with a harder move, it's harder to whiff punish with this one or this one, and they give you more reward for that. Like here, I do a lot of damage. I do more than 3000, but it's because they reward me for having good reaction on this one, for this one as well. So yeah, sometimes it's better to whiff punish with another button than the very easy one. It's not easy with this one, but you see what I mean. It's easier than with other buttons. So they give you more reward It just depends on the button you press. But yeah, drive rush is good, but it costs half of your bar, so you have to be careful with it. So if you only have 3 bar left, you use drive rush, you are in burnout and you have to be very careful about that. You have to play very well around your drive bars. Yeah, I think that's all, because next after drive rush you have the basic DMB combo I showed you. I think that's all. Combo with 4 bars in corner I showed you with Fireball EX and Spinning EX. And now I'm going to show you the very big combo of Chun-Li for fun to do. And if I remember it, I showed you with 4 bar. I'm just thinking. Right, I'm just thinking. I have to remember it. It's EX. Yeah, I need a counter. This one is very good. You spend 6 bar, level 3, and you do more than 50% of the damage, so it's a good one. But it's when your opponent is stand. Now when he's crouch, no, it doesn't work from here. It's the same one here. Yeah, sorry, it's the same one. When he's crouch, it's exactly the same. Yeah, it's exactly the same one. It's another one. I will show you the max damage now. The very max damage combo option now. It's from Heavy Azanshu. I think you can do it if you want to finish DP. Heavy Azanshu Chun-Li give you this combo. You can do back heavy punch then. And then it starts to be funny. I can't remember if it works on... Wait. No, it doesn't work. It has to be crouching. So it won't be, it won't work against crouching. It won't work after you finish the DP. This one, I don't really see how you cannot do this combo, but it's the biggest one I found. You spend 3 EX bar, so it costs you 6 bar. Actually you do 3 EX move and it costs you 6 bars, and then you do the level 3 and you do more than 6,000. It's the best combo I actually found, but I think there is something to find around it, because you see here, so I'll show you. I do 3 times a combo like that, but here it doesn't work. It works once, 2, but here I'm too far, So I'm pretty sure maybe we can find a combo. I didn't find it yet, but maybe there is something around there. So I think that's all. I think I showed you everything. I don't know if I'm missing something. I'll show you combo with drive rush. What else? I'm pretty sure I'm missing something. Happened. This happens when you make tutorials. With punish, I'll show you with punish as well. Yeah, with punish, with this move is amazing. This one is a lot of damage. Yeah, I didn't show you something. Combos from this move. Yeah, she's very technical now. Imagine you counter it, you punish counter, so with this move. Here, you can do crouch, medium kick, heavy spinning. so it doesn't cost you any bar and you have good reward. Or you can do it. I failed, sorry. And you have to react very fast, very quickly for the EX entry. And then you do that, and you do almost 3000 damage. You see, you have to react very quickly. I think it's just frame actually. This one is good. You do good damage for this. So yeah, I think I showed you everything. I'm thinking what else I could show you there. I'll show you the entire this, override. Yes, Stomp in this game is not override anymore. It's not override anymore. So, and there is combo here. If I don't hit, and plus 8. Plus 8, you can do this. Or you can do this, but it does less damage. Yeah, I think you have to do this. What else? Thinking, I think that's all. Ah yeah, and CA level 2 of Chun-Li is not good as level 5. You have less range and startup is 11 frames. The nerf is big on this game. Kikosho is very good, 7 frames, it's very useful, but this one is less strong. The range is not good, it's 11 frames, so yeah. The level 3 is okay. It goes, the range is okay and it's 8 frames startup, so that's fine. And I think that's all. I'm just thinking. I think that's all. I don't think I missed anything else. Ça c'est la meilleure punition sur les choses, je pense.